There's a very thin dividing line between success and failure when you start a business from scratch. And if you don't have enough money to pay the bills, you go the wrong side of that dividing line. And if you can somehow get enough money to pay the bills, you stay the right side of that dividing line. I've always been running faster than perhaps I should, and I have great difficulty saying no to things, so keep on taking on new things. And we've just managed to stay the right side of the dividing line over the last 50 years in business. But equally, in those early days, when you're starting a business without any financial backing, it's easy to slip the wrong side. And in fact, most entrepreneurs do slip the wrong side. And the important thing is then just to pick yourself up. And start again, and if it doesn't work at that time, keep going until you do succeed, and not to give up.
The word business, it becomes a business, but what you're doing is you're painting a picture. You're trying to create something to make a difference to other people's lives. You have a blank canvas, and you're filling in every little bit of that canvas to get every single little detail right. And if that canvas, sings out at you at the end, and it's a beautiful picture, your business is going to be successful. If bits of the canvas are not quite right, your business may fail. So if you set out to change people's lives, you've got to get every single little detail right. You've got to make sure that the people that you're working with 100% believe in what you're trying to do, and you've got to make sure that what you're trying to do is worthwhile spending your time on. And at the end of the day, you want to be sure that that the people's lives you've affected, you've really you've affected them and benefited them. And if you get all that right, hopefully you'll be able to pay the bills at the end of the year.
Love learning. I've never actually thought I was, starting a company as such. I just saw situations as I travelled in life where I felt I could improve on the way things were being done by other people. So, one of my favourite phrases is "screw it, let's do it," and I've used that phrase a lot of times. And we just love going in and trying to shake up industries and doing it better than it's been done before. The most important thing about running a company is to remember all the time what a company is. A company is simply a group of people, and as a leader of people, you have to be a great listener, you have to be a great motivator, you have to be very good at praising and looking for the best in people. People are no different from flowers. If you water flowers, they flourish. If you praise people, they flourish, and that's a critical attribute of a leader.
I'm dyslexic, and therefore I think I've been very good at keeping things simple, because as a dyslexic, I need things to be simple for myself, and therefore Virgin, I think, when we launch a financial service company or a bank, we do not use jargon. Everything's very clear cut, very simple, and I think people have an affinity to the Virgin brand because we don't talk above them or talk down to them.
I actually think that the stereotype of a business person treading all over people to get to the top, generally speaking, works. I think if you treat people well, people will come back and come back for more. And it's a very small world. I actually think that the best way of becoming a successful business leader is dealing with people, fairly and well, and like to think that's how we run Virgin.
A lot of people do not have the courage to try to start a business. And all I would say, I mean, I've written a book called Screw It, Just Do It. And it basically is trying to say to people, just give it a try. Actually, sometimes a very, very small amount of money is all that's needed to start a company. I mean, my mother found a bracelet on the street and she handed it into the police station. And after 3 months, the police let her sell it. And, you know, the couple of $100 was, you know, really critical at a critical time in the development of our business. So all I say, just give it a go. And good luck on that one.